My name is William O'Neill II, and I'm the playwright of The Boyking.
My name is Jessica Posey, and I am the director of Boyking. Boyking follows the story of a young Black boy named Tyreke who seeks the identity of his favorite graffiti artist, Boyking. Right now, Black stories are so important to tell, but just not now, but always. Stories about Black joy and just Black people being Black people. This story is a coming of age of a young Black boy. It is important right now to hear stories of this kind and not just stories of Black suffering and racism. This story highlights a story about a boy filled with hope, who loves art, who loves his friends, but who also struggles with his identity. Tyreke mirrors so many Black boys and girls who are human outside of their Blackness. I hope through Tyreke you see our humanity and also realize that outside of the show, you should see the Black people's humanities regardless. Art and theater connects us to each other, and seeing different sides to a story and knowing different perspectives help the world. Welcome to Tyreke's world. Our actors put so much heart and soul into this story, as well as our writer, Will, and we hope you enjoy the show.
I chose to write this story because it is important to see the Black voice on stage, but also this is a story of empathy and how to understand someone else's story when you're not technically in their shoes. It's important to have conversations with love and grace, and hopefully this show shows that. In the links below, you can learn how to use your voice to fight for change and stand up for those voices who are not often heard. Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy the show.
The streets of New York are dirty, but the buildings are covered in graffiti, trying to make beautiful that which is worn. Tyreke stands at the window in his room, yearning for the adventure that lies in wait for him outside. His laptop begins to ring. It's Jack and Ava.
Yo, Tyreke.
Class doesn't start for another 5 minutes.
We just wanted to say hello.
Yeah, we thought we could catch you in your underwear.
Another Boyking painting appeared on the building across the street.
Oh, really? No shit.
Yeah, I can't see it too well, but it looks like a portrait of someone. Like the back of someone's head is silhouetted, and then all around them is like a garden with colorful flowers, I think. I wish you could get a closer look.
Nice.
So, what do you think he looks like?
Who?
The Boyking.
Honestly, I don't think he looks like anything.
Or she.
Look, the Boyking is just a legend made up by some kids who wanted a cool story to tell, or the government plastering rebellious propaganda to make us think that we, the people, actually have a voice.
That doesn't make any sense. You always blame the government.
But every creation has a creator, and every creator has a face. He has to have a face.
It's almost time to log in for class. We have to go.
Look, Ty, no one cares about an artist's face. It's only their hands. Why do you care so much?
I don't know.
Guys!
Look, just go then. Leave. I can just kick you off.
Ava drops her call.
Oh, fuck. Come on, Ty. We gotta log on. You know, you should probably go sneak out and take a photo by the new Boyking photo.
No, it's okay.
Yo, you've never been a fan of taking pictures of yourself.
I know.
A typical Zoom classroom. Backgrounds vary, lighting inconsistent, technical problems. Tyreke, Ava, Jack are among the faces of other students from different parts of the world.
Guys, how was your weekend?
Good.
Fine.
Just sleeping all day.
The
Boring.
same as every other weekend since quarantine.
Literally, every day feels the same.
Yeah.
Time already didn't exist, but now it's like it
Doesn't
it's
exist even more.
It's increased the amount that it doesn't exist.
Yes.
Literally.
Even the
We're just
circumstances
like,
Brock, if you flirt with Mrs. Butts one time, I will again throw myself out the window.
Okay, pause. So you
Hey, why
guys
do you-
can
why
just
do you do
gonna
that?
sit there.
Why
Why are
is
you guys
it why?
pretending that she's not fine? Ms. Butts is fine.
but the
She's
problem
a
is that you
teacher.
vocalize it.
I think this whole thing is really weird.
That is strange.
Brock, you know she can probably hear you. Like she made the classroom. Like this is
Okay,
her.
but then where is she?
Yeah,
That's a
you
fact.
really don't think about this before you
got
say
me
it.
there. You
I
got
think
it.
Brock just like doesn't think before he speaks. Like there's no
Okay, are you all ready to
It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, there's Miss Butts. Great. Perfect.
Miss Butts, did you hear Brock?
Did you hear Brock?
Hey guys.
Hello?
Hello.
Miss Butts, we can't see you. We can
Turn
hear
on
you.
your camera. You can't
My
see
name's
On
right.
the ca-
No, we
Miss B,
can't.
the camera.
Your microphone icon. You should turn that on.
Bottom left corner, if you
on the
need
left.
the specifics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you?
Oh, hey.
Now we can see you, but your
Can't hear you,
microphone's
though.
off. I don't know how you did that.
Click unmute. It's in the same spot.
Yeah.
It's right next to the camera icon, like the one you
It
I
just.
thought you
says-
said you went to
It
training.
says
for this, Miss
unmute.
Butts.
So
They
I'm a
really
little
should have had
Guys.
training for this.
They should have. They didn't. They didn't have enough time.
It's clearly didn't.
Now,
Okay.
Now your camera's off again,
We
but
can
you're
hear you, but
nice.
not see you.
Miss B, click
You
start
can't-
camera.
oh my God.
Miss B.
Fantastic.
Y'all got
Leave my
nicknames
nicknames
now?
for her alone.
Okay,
Okay,
guys,
there we go.
Heard,
we have a lot to discuss and not a lot of time to do so, so please quiet down. Before we get started, can we please make sure everyone's homework is uploaded to the portal?
Miss Butts, I didn't have time to do the homework this week.
And would you like to share with the class why that is?
I had a date, Miss Butts. That's right, virtual high five. Yeah.
I just feel bad for you.
No, absolutely not, Brock.
You had a date. You never cease to get around, Brock, even in these times. Oh, did she know your GPA?
Calm down.
All right, class, quiet down. Brock, you can turn your assignment into me for a late grade on Friday. Now, we are going to continue our discussion on identity. What is identity? Please raise your hands or put it in the chat.
How you see yourself?
Okay.
How other people see you.
Your name?
What about your name?
I don't know. Like what people feel when they hear your name. Like when they know you will be around.
God, I hope not. What do people think when they hear Mrs. Butts?
She's a brick house.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
no.
gosh.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
God.
That's
Do the world
right.
a favor and never do that again.
No.
Sit down.
Anyone else? Identity.
I mean, identity is what you look like.
Well, look, Jack, at your screen. Is that your identity? What you look like?
Yeah, or some of it, I guess.
The whole class begins to look at themselves in the window on their screen.
Why does it matter to know your identity? Anyone?
If you know yourself, then you can understand other things.
Yes, Ava, good. To know yourself is the beginning of knowledge. Knowledge of the world, of why we do what we do, knowledge on empathy and how to forgive. And the beginning of knowledge is the beginning of wonder. And why is it important to wonder?
No one knows.
Anyone? Tyreke, you've been pretty quiet.
Tyreke is distracted by his face, touching it, rearranging it, and trying to like what he sees.
Tyreke,
Yes. Sorry. What's up?
why is it important to wonder? Do you think it's important?
I don't know. I think there are more important things,
Like what?
like making money to take care of a family or to give to the poor, making a home from war, fighting racism.
Those are all important things, I agree, but why do we do these things?
Because it's what we're supposed to do.
Says who? And why do we follow along? We do these things because we feel they are important because of our own personal experiences, right? Some of our family members have died, so we pray for our troops to make it home safely. Some of us didn't grow up with a lot of money, so we give to others where we can or gain some wealth. We take care of our families because we've had breakups, and some of us divorced parents. We know what it feels like to not be loved. We've been hated and maybe experienced other people's hatred, so we fight for equal rights, correct?
I guess.
So when we know ourselves and what makes us, us, we are more empathetic to others. Ava?
What if you figure out your identity, but you don't like it?
Anyone want to try to answer that question?
You change it.
Can you change who you are?
The class is silent.
Of course not. Doesn't make sense.
Okay, let's find out. For this week's assignment, I want each of you to write a one-page paper.
Why though?
Y'all want 2 pages?
No. One is perfectly fine. One's a perfect number for a paper.
This will be good for you all. I want you each to interview someone you admire, someone you look up to, someone you wish to be like when you get older, a mentor of sorts, someone who ignites a sense of wonder within you. Call them, ask them who they are and why they do what they do, and then ask for advice. Advice on how to find your own true self. By doing so, you will answer the question, who am I? And then tell me whether or not you want to change that. All right, class, that's it for today.
Miss B, what if you can't get in touch with anyone?
Everyone has got nothing but time on their hands. They'd probably be overjoyed to hear from you. But if you can't get in touch with anyone, try family. And if you're alone, let me know and I'll give you a pass. I know these times are difficult even, but please try your hardest. This will be good for you. Brock, remember you now have 2 assignments to turn into me on Friday?
Yes, ma'am. You look beautiful, by the way.
Shut up.
Oh my god, man.
Okay.
I want to ask.
Tyreke waits alone, waiting for his dad to log on. Dad logs on, but his mic is muted.
Hey, you're muted. Dad, you're muted.
Hey, Ty.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. How do you take a screenshot for a picture?
I don't know, Dad. Don't worry about it.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
I don't really want to. They never come out good anyways.
Here, I got it. Ty, smile.
No, I don't want to.
Come on, just one.
Dad, no, I don't feel like it.
Well, looks like I've been snapping all this whole time.
We do this every day.
The memories.
Well, can we just talk without taking a photo? Please?
Oh, okay. I'll
Thank you.
delete these. How's school?
Good.
What about Jack and Ava?
They're fine.
Got any homework?
A little.
Anything I can help you with?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, I had a meeting today about helping build this new theater in downtown Atlanta. You know, after things clear up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it might be the coolest project I've ever gotten the chance to work on. Finally, a project I care about. The most stressful, but still the coolest.
That's cool.
How's your photography coming? Any new photos?
Well, there's not much to photograph right now, but I've done some mini photo shoots in my room. But I found a new Boyking painting today across the street from my window before class. I think it may be a sort of self-portrait, but I don't know because I can't get a closer look. But it looks like a silhouette with flowers sprouting out from the figure's head. I can send you a picture later if you want.
I like that. Make sure you're in it this time. So, why do they call him the Boy King?
You know, I don't know. No one knows. I like to think of him as like an art vigilante.
Batman with a paintbrush?
Yeah, kind of.
You should be in more of your photos. Show your face. I like your face. Looks like mine.
Batman never showed his face.
What if he had our genes?
End of Zoom meeting.
Tyreke, Jack, and Ava are all logged into Zoom. Jack lays with his feet up. Ava lays on the floor. Tyreke is in bed.
You know, she really is a butt.
Babe, Be nice.
She was all like, who are you? Really, look within yourself. What makes you you? What's your identity? Your true identity. I felt like I was in a therapy session.
Maybe you should go to a therapy session.
Maybe you should go to a therapy session.
Do you know who you're gonna interview yet, Tyreke?
No, I don't know who I look up to.
What about your dad?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, why not? You don't look up to him?
I don't know.
What about you?
No fucking clue. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna interview Yoda. Yeah, I look up to Yoda. Well, down to him. After talking to him, I'll have so much knowledge I wouldn't even know what to do with it all. And I'll definitely get an A.
An idiot, you are.
Okay then, who are you gonna do?
My mom.
That's cheating.
How is that cheating?
Because she's like a 5-star general in the army. She's an actual hero.
Well, yeah, but she's also my mom, and I look up to her.
I guess.
You're just upset because she doesn't like you very much.
She does like me.
Ava gives a look.
Okay, sweetie.
I got it. I'm gonna interview the Boy King.
What?
The Boy King.
Literally how, dude? Like, you don't know who he is. No one knows who he is. And the assignment is due this Friday.
You know, some think that Boyking is Scott, the art teacher.
Oh, bullshit.
I'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll search Reddit or something.
It's a real long shot, man.
Why him?
It's the only thing that makes me, I don't know, makes me wonder. The only one I kind of look up to. I've taken a photo of every single piece of his work, and maybe that's because I don't know how to be original, but it would be really cool, right? I think he might be a Black artist because of his style.
So what if he doesn't respond, or if you don't find any of his information?
I hope I can.
Dude, just do your dad.
I don't want to do my dad.
Okay, sorry, but just saying I might get in contact with Yoda way before you get in contact with the Boy King.
So what are you going to ask?
I don't know yet.
And if it doesn't work out?
I guess I'll have to interview my dad.
Tyreke and Dad are on Zoom eating dinner together.
What are you eating?
Oh, just some snacks I got from the grocery store last week. Nothing fancy.
Maybe when I get home, we can learn to cook some new things together. What I have isn't so great either. We could go grocery shopping.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a silence. It's awkward. We almost want to log off.
So, did you always want to be a contract construction worker when you were young?
Yes, well, no, not really. I always wanted to be an architect, a designer. I wanted to lead projects and design buildings, not fix potholes. It's just a step in the direction I wanted to go. I think I just got stuck along the way. But looks like things are paying off now, with the theater and all.
Yeah. So why'd you stop?
Well, I got married to your mother, and then we had you.
Oh, so it was because of me.
No, not at all. You are my greatest miracle, are my greatest miracle. It is my goal as your father to not let you get stuck, to give you a better start than I had. And if you turned out better than I ever was, then I would have succeeded. It wasn't easy, for me to get ahead. The odds weren't always in my favor growing up. A lot of discrimination, not a lot of opportunities for us. But I think things are changing. I hope things are. Just always remember to be the best at everything you do.
You don't think I try?
No, I know you do. You just have to be better than everyone. Be kinder than everyone. Dress better than everyone. Take photos better than anyone. I know you will. Just know that I'm proud of you, no matter what you do.
What if I disappoint?
You won't.
But what if I do?
You can't.
Why do I have to be the best?
We just have to even have a chance. That's just how things are.
That's too much pressure.
I know it is, but you can't change your face. You can only learn to like it. Learn to own it. I love my life and I wouldn't change anything for it. I just want you to love yours. Do you?
I think so.
What do you love?
I don't know lots of things.
Well, whatever you love, I know you will be great at it.
How do you know? Why do you keep saying that?
Because you're my son.
So what?
So I know you'll be great.
I'm not like you. You can't just tell me who I'm gonna be based on yourself.
I know you're better.
Stop saying that. You don't know.
I do know you. I raised you.
So did Mom.
Yes, some of you. She raised some of you.
It still counts.
But I'm here now. Why don't you talk to me?
I do.
No, you don't. You don't, Ty. Or you don't want to talk to me.
We're talking now.
This isn't talking.
Maybe I don't want to all of the time.
Why not?
I don't feel I need to explain things to you.
You do.
Why?
Because I'm your father.
So what?
So I care about you. I love you.
You know, I think I'm done with this, okay? I gotta go.
Yeah. Okay.
Tyreke sits on his bed, staring at himself in the screen. He opens a tab on the internet. He's been searching for the Boyking's Reddit. He looks through a page titled the_official_boy_king. Jack and Ava are on screen together. They're both in bed.
I'm worried for Ty.
Why?
About his project.
Oh, he'll be okay. He's got a solid grade in Butts' class, and pretty sure he couldn't fail and still get at least a B.
No. I'm worried he'll be disappointed that he won't get a response from the Boyking or even find his information for that matter.
Yeah, I don't know why he cares so much about knowing who he is.
Remember that one summer after our 8th grade year when the three of us took that weekend trip to Long Island? It was after Ty's mom, So we went to help him take his mind off things and celebrate the end of middle school. Well, when we went to that fair, the one with the disordered mirror room and the cotton candy sticks that were larger than our heads, Tyreke really loved it because he was in photograph heaven. I think he went through like 3 film rolls that day. But did you ever see the photos? He wasn't in any of them.
Yeah, but he's never in any of his photos.
I know. That's my point. There weren't any photos of people at all, except for one, that janitorial workman who cleaned up that popcorn you wasted, you remember, after that clown scared the shit out of you?
Oh, whatever. I tripped.
I guess my point is that the janitor looked like him.
What? No, he didn't.
I mean, he was black.
So what?
I don't know what I'm saying. I just think Ty is lost or something. I don't know. I think he just needs someone to relate to, a friend who knows him.
I mean, I know him. We've been friends since like kindergarten.
A friend who knows him and looks like him. You know that mirror room, the one that distorts your body and made your face look long and fat?
Your face looked the same.
I think that Tyreke doesn't recognize himself in regular mirrors, or where he thinks his face is distorted all the time. He just needs someone to show him that it's not.
Tyreke again on his bed, looking through the same Reddit account. He messages the _official_boy_king.
Dear Mr. Boyking, I hope this letter, not a letter, I hope this message finds you well. I hope you really are you. If you're not, please tell me. I don't want to be catfished by some 70-year-old man. I'm writing because I have a school assignment that requires me to interview someone who I admire. Someone who makes me feel a sense of wonder. Since I was a little boy, your work on subway trains, abandoned buildings, and big bridges always made me stop and stare. Sometimes I was late to class because of it. You probably will never see this, but on the slight chance you do, I just want to say I really admire your work. I have a couple questions if you have the time to answer them. Like, 1, what made you want to become a street artist? And 2, where did you learn your style of painting from? 3, who did you look up when you were a kid? And 4, why don't you show your face? Everyone always wonders what you look like. Sometimes I don't show my face because I have to make up for it by being better than everyone else. Or at least that's what my dad says. Is that why you don't show yours? Because you don't think you're good enough? I really hope you see this. No. Thank you for everything. Sincerely, your fan, Tyreke.
Jack is logged on to the _official_boy_king profile. In his messages is Tyreke's message. Jack takes a moment, then Tyreke checks to see if his message has been answered. It hasn't. Jack logs on. We see his face like before. He opens the message from Tyreke, takes a breath, and then he talks as he types.
Tyreke, many people write to me asking if I am truly the Boy King undercover on Reddit. I never respond or entertain the thought. But your message really moved me, and I had to reply. Just keep this account secret, safe, and hidden, will you? That being said, I was very humbled to receive your letter and your praise of my work. I didn't always want to become or to be a street artist. I wanted to be the president, but that was never going to happen, so I became an artist and called myself the king. I looked up to all the greats that came before me. Van Gogh, Da Vinci, Picasso. I was self-taught. I don't show my face because I fear being forgotten. If no one ever knows who I am, I never have to worry about being known and then insignificant. I'd just rather not be known at all. I always think that I'm not good enough, but you give me hope that I might be okay.
Tyreke gets the notification and logs on. He is now side by side of Jack, but you can't see him. You can only see the reply.
You are more than okay. Sometimes I fear being forgotten too, but more than that, unloved. Why do you call yourself a boy?
I call myself a boy because I never felt qualified to call myself a man. I've made too many mistakes, and everyone thinks that boys are innocent. I was never taught the rules of being a man. Plus, men have bad reputations.
My dad says the same thing, that men have bad reputations, and that as a black boy who is becoming a man, I have two bad reputations. But no one thinks I'm cute or handsome, I don't think. My dad says I look a lot like him, but I can't control that either. I just don't know who I am apart from him or my own face. Do you have any advice?
Here's my advice, Type. I don't have much I can tell you, much I can teach you, as I haven't really found myself enough to tell the world and show my own face. But I do know this. You are not what you look like, but the choices you make.
Well, what if I don't know how to make good choices? Everything I think is the right decision turns out not to be the correct one, and everything I do or think that makes me feel shame makes me feel good.
Then you ask for forgiveness if you mistreat anyone, and then you learn to forgive yourself, and that takes time.
And if I'm not forgiven?
Is there anyone who is not forgiven?
But sometimes I don't feel forgiven, and as a black male, I have this great pressure to be, well, great. And if I fail to be great, I feel as though I've failed my ancestors, even though I have no real connection to them. But that's what everyone says. It's hard to be great when there's not a lot of people to look up to who are great and look like me. Do you ever feel not great?
All the time. I don't feel so great right now. I understand and know the pressure you feel. As a black artist myself, I know how hard it can be. Between me and you, that is the real reason I don't show my face, because I am afraid people will like me less if they knew what I looked like.
I promise I won't tell a soul. Do you have a best friend?
Jack almost closes his computer. He's too deep in.
I do. I've had a best friend since I was a kid. We tell each other everything, most of the time. There's very little that is better than having a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Do you have one?
I do, but sometimes I'm scared to be vulnerable to those closest to me.
Ty, everything good lies on the other side of fear. Everything.
Well, if you show your face, I'll show more of mine.
One day I will be brave enough to bare my face under the moonlight, but for now I have just gotten so used to the shadows.
Can I choose a different identity?
I did. But it is a very lonely life to live. Trust me, I would know. Reddit isn't exactly what I would call fulfilling.
I feel there are more important things than art or taking photos or tagging buildings, but if that is what I love, then what use am I?
Never forget that in the midst of famine, of death, and war, that people need hope. That we need hope. So keep seeking and asking questions, because hope begins in wonder.
Thank you for everything, Mr. King. Sincerely, Ty.
Always. Your friend, Jack, the Boy King.
The classroom is gathered back into Mrs. Butts' Zoom classroom.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, how's your project going?
So good.
It's fine.
Yeah, the project?
Definitely.
Hard to enter.
What?
Rock.
Rock. Last class.
Brock, I think you had 2 projects. I'm not gonna lie. Just
You
looking
had
out
2
for you.
assignments to turn
That's
in.
true because of his date.
Yeah, because you forgot the last
I'm
one.
not going to lie. I think when you look up the word incompetence in the dictionary, I think your face pops up.
Okay, Jack.
Ooh.
Mad, everybody. You're
Like,
mad.
I mean, dude, you were there. Like you should
You
have
were
known there was an
literally there,
assignment.
hitting on this bus.
How did you like miss any of
Exactly,
that?
I was hitting
Hi,
on
Miss
his butt.
Butts.
Oh, I said good morning, class.
Good
Morning, Miss
Morning,
Butts.
Miss Butts.
Better. So, real quick before we get started, does anybody want to give me an update on how their interviews are going for the project? Oh, Tyree.
So I reached out to the Boy King, and we've been writing back and forth.
Who?
Miss Butts, you don't know who the Boy King is?
Yeah.
Well, no one really knows who he is. Some think he's Scott, the art teacher.
It's not Scott.
Someone got a picture of him in Times Square a while back. I'm trying to
No way.
maybe that one dude I think it's that one dude in the pink hoodie right there. Can't really see his.
Pink or red?
That's the back of someone's head, bro. You can't even tell who that is. That could be like Miss Butts for all we know.
Are you Boy King, Mrs. Butts?
I'm not even sure who y'all are even going on about.
The Boy King is a graffiti artist who tags different walls and buildings around the city.
And sometimes they are political statements.
Well, I see. What made you want to interview him, Tyree?
I really like his work, and since no one knows who he is, I thought I could ask him about his identity.
And he responded to you.
Yeah,
How?
I can't say.
Well, I can't wait to hear what you've learned, Ty. Okay, now class, I'm gonna put you into breakout rooms so that you can work on your projects during this time we have in class. Give me just a second.
There's the pop-up.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
No, Miss Butts, can I please be with you?
Hey, I'm so excited.
See, Jack, I told you there was hope he would get a response.
Yeah, hope.
What?
Nothing.
Isn't it great? He wasn't disappointed. Look how happy he is. I haven't seen him like that in a while.
I know. Remember when Ty's mom left without a note or anything? Just up and gone?
We don't really talk about that.
I know, but remember when he was waiting every day for a letter from her? Months, just waiting on an explanation why she left, and he never got it. I think in some aspects, he's still waiting.
Yeah, well, this seemed to help.
I'm the Boy King Tyreke's been talking to.
What?
I responded. It was me.
Jack.
Shh. Look, I made a fake Reddit account and he found it. I didn't think he would actually message me, but then he did. And I responded.
I told you not to.
I know, but I just couldn't let him just wait again like that. He was never the same after that whole situation happened. I couldn't do anything then, couldn't find his mom, and God knows I tried. I couldn't let him be disappointed again. So I did what I had to.
I have to tell him.
You can't. You know you can't. You even said it yourself. He'll be even more disappointed if he finds out it's me. Look, please just promise you won't tell.
Fine. but only for Tyreke's sake.
Tyreke is on a Zoom call with his dad.
Wait, what time is it?
7:50.
Oh shit, I gotta go.
Yeah. Look, before you do, I just wanted to apologize if I put too much pressure on you the other night. No matter what you do, even if you never do anything at all, I love you. I just need you to know that I care about you a lot. And I'm always here, no matter what.
It's okay. I love you too. I was looking in the mirror last night and I saw that I do kind of look like you. A little.
You gotta go.
Right.
Did you finish your paper? I mean, your project.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Good.
Who do you decide to interview?
I didn't do it.
Why not?
So I was caught up.
Doing what?
Watching movie trailers. Here, check this one out. Christopher Nolan actually just released a sneak peek of his next movie.
Jack shares his screen, then realizes Reddit is still pulled up. He panics and tries to close it out, but it's too late.
Jack? What was that?
Nothing. Just my Reddit account. You didn't see any porn, did you?
No. Those were my letters. I wrote them to the Boyking. How did you get them?
Look, okay, look, man. I am him. I made a fake Reddit account called The Official Boyking, and then you messaged me, and I was just trying to help.
What?
I didn't want you to be disappointed, so I pretended to be the Boyking. I mean, Ty, you messaged a random Reddit account. You could have literally been catfished by anyone. At least it was me, right?
What?
Look, I'm sorry, Ty.
So it was you. The whole time, the Boyking never saw these. Why? Why would you do that? What gave you the right? So this was all a lie.
I thought I was helping.
How? You took advantage of me. I didn't need your help, bro. If I wanted to talk to you, I would have asked. I would have interviewed you.
Would you have?
Yes.
Look, we don't really talk about that stuff. The stuff that you shared in those messages. We never have.
I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready, but that didn't give you the right to lie to me.
I'm your friend, Tyreke. We tell each other everything.
Apparently not everything. So none of this was real,
No, it was real. I meant every word.
Ava, did you know about this?
I just found out.
Unbelievable.
Told you.
End Zoom meeting. Hey guys. Is everybody ready to present today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
Surprisingly, I did my homework.
Hey, Brock, that's awesome, man. Good for you. What are you doing on?
Big step here. Trying to get on Miss Butt's good side.
What's wrong, Jack? Got nothing to say?
Yeah,
Fuck
Jack,
off.
what's wrong?
Fuck off, Brock.
Guys, let's just
You guys
Let's
just leave him
Put
alone.
attention.
Really, Ava? Leave Jack alone?
I'm just saying, let's leave everyone alone.
Y'all okay? But this is like really uncomfortable right here.
Yeah, what's
No,
wrong?
everything's
Hello,
fine.
Hello?
Everything's
Can everyone hear me?
great.
Can everyone see me?
Hey, Miss
Hey.
B, what's up?
Oh, Brock, you have something for me?
Yes, ma'am. I posted to the portal before class.
Oh, no date this week?
No date this week.
All right, class. Well, your identity assignment is due today. But before we share, does anybody want to volunteer to go first? Ava, who did you interview?
My mother.
Sweet. So, what did you ask her and what did she say? And what did you learn about yourself?
I said, Mom, I am scared that war never ends, that fighting fire with bullets will not help anyone. I feel small and fragile and helpless. I feel like I am lost and unseen. How do I know that I am anything other than hate when I am surrounded by a world that makes me feel a part of it? How did you find who you were when you were surrounded by death?
Wow.
And she said, you are right that war is hate, and in today's climate, you can feel like you are nothing but hate when you are suffocated by it. You are not darkness. You are light. When bullets fly over me and friends die at my feet, I think of you. We are all what we dwell on, and you, my daughter, are who I dwell on. We each can only think on the things that are good and encourage others to do the same. We are more than darkness. We are more than hate.
So, Ava, did you gain a better sense of who you are? And do you want to change?
I learned that I'm a joyful person, but can worry too much sometimes. I don't wish to change, though, because I'm a lot like my mom, and I love my mom. I just think I need to dwell on things that are light more than what is hateful, and maybe things will get better.
Beautiful. Anyone else? Tyreke, I know you were excited to share. You want to go next?
I don't want to share anymore.
Why is that?
Well, I found out the person I interviewed was not really who they said they were. So
The boy prince didn't actually respond?
King, Miss Butts, the boy king.
Please be quiet, Brock.
I messaged who I thought was the boy king on Reddit, but Jack played a joke on me and pretended to be the boy king instead.
It wasn't a joke. I was just trying to be helpful.
It wasn't, Jack. It wasn't.
What's ribbit?
I was just trying to show you that your identity is not all about how you look, that you're more than that.
What I look like is my identity, Jack. When you're black, it's all people see. It's definitely the first thing they see. So, yes, it is all that I am when I look in the mirror. It's all that I see, too. And I hate it. I hate it.
But it's not all that I see.
I just needed to know who the boy king was and what he looked like. And maybe if he looked like me, if I could just find someone I admired that looked like me, I'll have hope. At least more than I do now. A possibility that I can be something more, someone more than what I see in the mirror, more than what my dad sees in me, more than just a kid who likes to take photos of other people's work. I need to be more. I want to be more.
I'm sorry, Tyreke.
You're not sorry.
Boys.
Pause. You don't know what Reddit is, Miss Butts?
Quiet, Brock. No, I don't know everything that's happened with you two, but you both have to turn something in. Tyreke, can I hear what you wrote?
I don't want to.
It wasn't a question, Ty.
For the longest time, I didn't like the way my face looked. I could stand in the mirror for hours and not recognize myself. I never knew why. I just always felt like a stranger in my own body. My dad always told me that he saw greatness in me and that I would do great things, but I never believed him. The only thing I thought I was good at was upsetting people. I decided to interview the Boy King because I thought if I could find someone who also had trouble owning who they were, but still managed to be successful, then there was hope for me. That I could be a black boy who still had hope. And the Boy King gave me hope. He said that I was worthy of being forgiven and that I was okay. He told me that changing my identity is not the way to solve my problems, but to own who I am and what I love, because when we take ownership of who we are, it gives other people hope. I'm still learning what it means to be confident and what it means to have hope, but the Boy King helps me believe that one day, maybe, I can be great. And that's what I wrote. But it doesn't mean anything because it's not true.
Jack, did you tell him all that?
Yes, ma'am. And I meant every word.
Okay. Tyreke, it is up to you whether or not you want to turn in that paper or write another one. I know you didn't really interview the person you wanted, but there is some truth in there, and I will accept it. It's a beautiful response. Now, Jack,
Yes, ma'am.
you will need to write another paper. But I will not count it as a late grade if you turned it into me by Monday.
That's so unfair.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, does anyone else want to share before we move on? Okay then, let's continue with the rest of the class. Today we tackle romantic poetry.
I'm really sorry, Ty. Again.
I know.
I am too.
You know, maybe one day we will know who the real Boyking is.
Maybe, or maybe we won't.
Are we good though, Ty?
I think I just need some time.
Okay. You know, I could actually be the Boyking. You don't really know.
You still draw like a kindergartner.
Shut up.
Oh, Ty, do you want to log on tonight with my family and Jack? We're having like a dinner and dance Zoom party. It'll be really fun.
Maybe. I might just FaceTime my dad. He said he gets bored in the hotel he's staying in.
Night?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Just let me know. You're always welcome. I'll send you the link anyway.
Thanks. I might drop in later.
All right, man. I'll
Bye.
catch you later.
Yeah, bye, guys.
We love you.
Love you too.
Tyreke is left alone on screen. He pulls up a Reddit page, the main screen. Tyreke starts a post. He waits. And then...
Boyking. I thought I knew you pretty well, but I guess we haven't been speaking at all. I don't know who you are or if I ever will. I'm still a fan of your work, no matter what you look like. It's just hard to hope when I can't see myself represented in this world except at a Long Island fair. It's easy to forget that I matter or that I even exist. I guess that's also why I love photos and taking them. I get to prove and remember that I was here. I don't want to be afraid of mirrors, and I thought maybe if you had the courage to show the world who you were, I would have the courage to do the same. I know that what I look like is not all that I am, but it's all a lot of people see. I am Black, and then a human. I just want to be human first. Still your fan, Tyreke.
Tyreke exits the screen, then comes back and posts a photo, a selfie. He smiles but looks a bit self-conscious. He attaches it to the post. Tyreke exits Reddit before the comments flood under the post. We see him left alone on screen. He breathes. He is silent. There's tension. He smiles, leans in close, and logs off.